The Sutras of Atisha, the 3 points. The fourth sutra is always observe the 3 general points. What are these 3 general points or choices or characteristics? The first is regularity of meditation. It is very difficult to create meditation and maintain this state. It is very easy to lose it. Anything higher takes much arduous effort to create, but it can disappear within a moment. To lose contact with it is very easy, and this is one of the characteristics of the higher. You are climbing up the hill, whether you are pedaling the bicycle or driving or you are walking. It requires much more energy on your part to reach to the top. You have to pedal continuously and hard so that you can reach on the top. You may get tired on reaching to the top. In order to drive down to the top of the hill, again you need more acceleration and a continuous acceleration so that you reach on top. When you are walking up the hill, you need more energy to reach to the top of the hill. But when you reach to the top of the hill, you can enjoy the fresh breeze and you can relax. But when you are on the descent, you do not need to do anything. You can just keep your feet on the pedal and the bicycle will roll on its own. You can keep your feet away from the accelerator, just on the brakes, and the car will move. All you need to control the brakes so that the car does not run at high speed. When you are swimming, it does not require much effort because swimming is floating onto the surface. As compared to this, diving is much more arduous. In diving, you have to enter deeper and deeper. It is the same way whether I say you are going up or going within. It means the same thing and it requires much more effort. It is like growing a rose flower just with a little hard wind and the rose has withered and the petals have fallen. Or some animal has entered the garden and the rose is eaten. It is very easy to lose it, but takes long to grow the rose flower, to create it. And whenever there is conflict between higher and lower, always remember the lower wins easily. If there is a clash between a rose flower and a rock, the rose flower is going to die, not the rock. Rock may not even become aware that there has been a clash and it has destroyed something beautiful. Your whole past is full of rocks. And when you start growing a rose of awareness in you, there are 1,001 possibilities of it being destroyed by your old rocks, the habits, the conditionings. You will have to be very watchful and careful. This is the first quality, the first point that you have to observe. When you decide you are going to do the meditation, the old habit comes. What is the point of meditation? Just to read the Psalms, continue the church service, socialize, and that is enough. These are the old habits. This is how we had done our religious services. These are part of socializing. You dress up, you walk with your scriptures in your hand, sermon takes place, a ritual takes place. Nothing transforms within. If somebody says that you have to forget all these rituals and sit down all by yourself in meditation, it is difficult. Therefore, you have to be very careful and watchful about the old habits. You will have to walk like a woman who is pregnant. Hence, the man of awareness walks carefully. He lives full of awareness moment to moment. And this has to be a regular phenomenon. It is not that one day you do a little meditation, then for a few days you forget about it, and then one day you do it again. It has to be as regular as sleep, food, exercise, and as breathing. Only then the infinite glory of God opens its doors to you. It is said in Bhagavad Gita that you have to do your bounden duties, whatever you have to do, but you cannot be expecting the results. Result is not in your hand. This is the first point. The first point is that I have to do all my efforts, whatever it is necessary at this moment. And once you do the efforts, the result may happen or may not happen. But you are not bothered about the result. You are not result oriented. When you are result oriented, that I am going to meditate what it is going to happen, then you are missing the point. And this is where the old habits comes in. The effort should be that I have to do all that I can do, all that is in my hand. These are the points of awareness. Whatever it is needed, I will do it here. This is how it happens. You are supposed to come for the meditation, something comes in and you said, I will leave the meditation today. No, I am not leaving my efforts. Even when you are continuing the efforts, that can become meditation. Because during that time, you are thinking, you are contemplating that you have to go this morning for the meditation. So you are indirectly connected to that energy field. The work is happening. You will have to walk like a woman who is pregnant. Hence the man of awareness walks carefully and lives full of awareness moment to moment. And this has to be a regular phenomenon. It is not that one day you do a little meditation, then for the next few days you forget about it. Only then the infinite glory of God opens its doors to you. So the first general point is be regular. The second general point is do not waste your time with the non-essential and do not fool around with the third. Now in this particular incident that I showed you, the time was being wasted in non-essential things. Non-essential things means I have to go to town, I have to park here and there, money will be spent on car parks and the work will not happen. These are all old habits. We engage in non-essential things. The second characteristic or point is do not engage in non-essential. You have decided to do this, that is it. You have decided to come to meditation, do not entertain anything which is non-essential. Whether the meditation will take place or not, whether something that will be told is of interest to me or not, no. All these things are non-essential. And the third point is do not fool around. So the first point is regularity of meditation. The second, do not engage in non-essential. And the third, do not fool around. Millions of people are wasting their time with non-essential. And the irony is that they know that it is non-essential, but they say what else to do. They are not aware of anything more significant. People are playing cards, and if you ask them what are you doing, they say they are killing time. Killing time? Time is life. So you are really killing life, and the time that you are killing cannot be recaptured again. Remember, once gone, time is gone forever. The man who wants to become a Buddha has to drop the non-essential more and more, so that more energy is available for the essential. Take a look at your life. How many non-essential things you are doing and for what? And how long you have done them and what they have given you. What have you gained from them? Are you going to repeat the same stupid pattern of your whole life again and again? Enough is enough. Take a look. Meditate over it. Say only that which is essential. Do only that which is essential. Read only that which is essential. With this, so much time and energy is saved, and with that energy and time can easily be channeled towards meditation, inner growth, and towards witnessing. I have never seen a man who is poor that he cannot meditate. But people are engaged in foolish things, utterly foolish. They do not look foolish because everybody else is doing the same. So this is the way of life around you. But the seeker has to be watchful. Take more notes of what you are doing and what you are doing with your life. Remember to grow roses of awareness. Much energy will be needed. Indeed, a reservoir of energy will be needed. All that great comes only when you have extra energy. If your whole energy is wasted on the mundane, then the sacred will never be contacted. Then the sacred will never happen. And the third general point is, do not rationalize your errors and mistakes. The mind tends to rationalize. If you commit some mistake, the mind says it has to be so. There were reasons for it. I am not responsible. The very situation made it happen. And the mind is very clear at rationalizing everything. Avoid rationalizing your errors and mistakes. Because if you rationalize, you protect them. Then they will be repeated. Repeated again and again. Avoid rationalizing your errors. Reasoning is one thing. Rationalizing is totally different thing. Reasoning can be used for some positive purposes, but rationalization can never be used for any positive purpose. And you will be able to find when you are rationalizing. You can deceive others, but you cannot deceive yourself. You know that you have fallen. Rather than wasting time in rationalizing and convincing yourself that nothing has gone wrong, put the whole energy into being aware. All these general points are to help you so that you can block the leaks of your energy. Otherwise, God goes on pouring energy into you, and you have so many leakages that you are never full. Energy comes and leaks out, and you are always drained of your energy. Any moment, morning you get up, you are tired. During the day, you had a hectic day, so you never have time because you are always tired. So these 3 points are very important in the process of meditation and mind training. Atisha calls it the 3 virtues.